All right, welcome everybody to the Superstar Saturday Showdown here on the off-road Newred Hobbies Summer Sizzler. All our drivers getting to the back straight, getting to the starting area. We got Independent Stock Buggy going to lead us off here in just a moment. All right, Marshall's looking good. Thank you, gentlemen, for being out there so promptly. Mr. Dexter's going to lead us off, followed by Clint, Craig, Tim, Carter, and Brandon. Dexter on the tone in less than 5. Clint, Craig, Tim, Carter, and Brandon. And we're off and running. Mr. Dexter back running his Losi, if I'm not mistaken. Tried to do Associated to help the fam out. I think they got a good starting setup for the family there. And now he's going back to Losi because he's a Losi guy. And he's starting us off with a fast lap so far of a 16.3 out there in the yellow and orange, the white, yellow, and orange. Coming across the line again with another 16.2. Carter with a 16.0. We got one upside down the sweeper. Thank you, sir.
4 minutes left.
So 5-minute qualifier for Independent right now. Mr. Dexter showing the way, 19.5.11. Mr. Larson on 18.5.13. Carter on a 18.5.16. Clint on 17. Brandon on 16. And Craig on a 14 at the moment. 2 rounds of qualifying, followed by the mains. See what kind of times we're doing today, and we can or can't get a third round in. We'll see. We got the ovals racing indoors tonight. Unfortunately, all our track crew are either sick or on vacation, including myself, so we didn't quite get a chance to work on the track last night. And the weather forecast, you really want to trust it? I know I don't, so. Right now, Mr. Dexter showing the way. Tim to second.
3 minutes left.
Carter third at the moment. New fast lap from Carter. 15.8 fast lap for the group. We're going to jump into that side-by-side. All right, drivers. Remember, no hot laps, no hot laps. Let's get them checked in.
Three minutes left.
All right, gentlemen, let's get them checked in now. Thanks. All right, so my next crew should be heading back out here to Marshall. Remember, pick the big cones first, and then we'll fill in the small ones after that. Big cones are the important areas. Those are the most prone.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Got a check in from Sean. I need everybody else up there to cross the line. Remember, guys, no hot laps here. We got marshals walking out. Got guys driving backwards. All that good stuff. I've got a check from Sean, Carter.
2 minutes left.
Nolan, please check in. Thank you, sir. Mr. Dexter. And Mr. Brandon's not out there just yet. I know we had two guys running back-to-back on this one. Unfortunately, this is the best we could do. Every time I move things around, it only got worse. So I should still have 4 drivers out there. I got 1, 2.
90 seconds left.
Who are we missing? Mr. Craig and Mr. Clint are out there. No, Mr. Larson's trying to get his car ready for the next race.
75 seconds left.
Needs to get out here, though, and... oh, no, we got 3 in this one now. Uh-oh. Even got worse.
1 minute left.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, we need a volunteer out there we can help out. Need one behind the tabletop. And one down by the serpent sign. So tabletop and serpent sign. Gentlemen, green and yellow are on. Spread them out. Turn them loose.
1 minute left.
Couple late entries there. It's all right. We're having a good time today.
"45 seconds left.
Let's switch over to the north cam there and get those guys for a few minutes, see how that goes. All right, this is a 5-minute qualifier for 13.5 wheeler.
30 seconds left.
The order for this one will be Dexter, Sean, Nolan, Carter, and Brandon.
"15 seconds left.
Don't forget, please stay hydrated. I know it's warm out
10
there,
seconds left.
humid and all that good stuff, so please stay hydrated.
Less than 5 seconds.
All right, boys and girls, track is closed. Let's get them to the grid. Once again, your order for this one is going to be Dexter Smith, Sean Krause, Nolan Manchester, Carter Gonzalez, Brandon Rodriguez. Kyle, you got a second? Mr. Paquette, can you run down to concessions and get me a plain, regular Coke? Thank you, sir. Got to have some caffeine this morning. It's been... All right, grid is set. Mr. Dexter, do I have all my drivers on the stand? All right, you guys are like so skinny that you're hugging each other and I can't tell. And we're good. Uh-oh, so basically it's Dexter versus the young guys. So don't let me down, Dexter. You're starting first because apparently, according to practice, you were the fastest guy out of these cars. So you wonder how that's sorted out. It's all done by practice times. All right, Mr. Dexter is going to lead us off in less than 5. Sean, Nolan, Carter, and Brandon. Mr. Sean starting us off with a 15-4. Nolan with a 15-1. Caution at the cowbell corner, and it's clear. Wow, Dexter just throwing it in there. Confidence. Caution in keyhole. What other form of motorsports can a car be at about a dead stop and jump a 3-foot jump and make like a 7-foot gap, you know?
4
Beautiful.
minutes left.
You heard it there, 1 down, 4 to go. Mr. Nolan Manchester showing the way 20 and 5-12 right now. Dexter back 8/10 in second. Carter down in third by a little more than half a second, maybe. See what happens here when he gets checked in. There it is, 8/10 at the line. Sean back 3.3 and 4. And Mr. Brandon rounding out the field. Coming across the line. Nope, that's Dexter. Caution going up the hill. Caution going up the hill. Got a little kerfluffle there, guys. You got to work together. Mr. Dexter out there in his patented orange, yellow, and white. Coming down the back straightaway. Crossing that
3
line.
minutes left.
Currently looks like he's in third at the moment. Nolan's still showing the way. But top 4 separated by 7.8 between the whole field. So half a lap. The one accident, you're going to the back of the pack. Oh, we have a little action over the top there, the top rope. Going for the elbow drop. Mr. Kraus, new fast lap 15-1. We're going to go down some fast laps here. Just past halfway drivers, 240 down, 220 to go. Mr. Gonzalez out in front now with a fast time of 15-8. Dexter 15-5. Nolan 14-7. Sean 15-1 and Brandon 17-4.
Two minutes left.
Like Nolan and Carter like tied to each other with a string right now. I'm reading that right. Sean out there in the white and blue. Nolan's got the flame job with the dark blue backing. Carter crossing the line there, the green, white, and looks like blue. 140 to go. Up next, Sportsman. The Larson crew out here. Groundswell Racing on YouTube. They're out here to battle mano a mano. I think Bryson's running a 21.5 in that today. And the old man's running, I think he said a Bandit. So a Traxxas Bandit out here again today. Kraus with a 14.8 going to the top of the charts here. Nolan back 1.5. Carter behind him by 3.5. And Dexter back another 3.2. Top 4 still separated by just over 8 seconds. Mr. Brandon on a 16-lap run here. He's back about a lap and change.
1 minute left.
Doing great for getting here at the last second and throwing it down. If you're tuning in online, let us know where you're watching from. A lot of our drivers are here today getting extra practice for the Off-Road Nationals coming up in a week or two. Mr. Craig Creefield tuning in, rooting for Dexter on this one, and Dexter has just pulled it off. The old man needs a little more Viagra in that thing. 20 seconds to go. Sounds like he thermaled. He got too hot. Anthony, can you back up just a little bit, sir? I don't think they can see the jump.
The race is over.
Remember, drivers, keep racing. I'll let you know when you're done. When you do, pull off in front of the driver's stand after that kicker. Kraus is done. Manchester, Carter, and Brandon shut it down. Noah Manchester going to take that one, 19.503. Krausback 1.2 in 19.505. Carter with 18.504. Dexter out after 15, but Brandon's going to take over that 4th spot there with 16 lap run and a new fast lap on the last lap for him, 16.5.
3 minutes left. Two minutes 30 seconds left.
So it looks like Bryson's actually going to run a trucks this round at least. As a sportsman, it's basically, that's all right. Yeah, we can change. It's just you two guys. We can have fun. Next round's the Bandit. Okay. We can sort it out. It's not the end of the world. I don't think we're handing out awards based on records.
2 minutes left.
All right, Mr. Bryson, slow it down a little bit. Get me checked in there. Thank you, sir. All right, we're only going to need a couple marshals for this one. Give me 3 out here. Everybody else hold off. We're going to need you to marshal that next race. So let's get Mr. Manchester out here because he's in the next race. Mr. Krause.
$90 seconds left.
And Mr. Brandon. Need you 3 guys to marshal this one, and everybody else will marshal the next one and help us out. I'm going to turn you guys loose. My marshals are going to spread on out. They're going to talk how great they were a little later. So Mr. Manchester, can I get you going down to the other end somewhere? I'll let you know where it's going to be. It looks like it's probably going to be at the top of the hill. Mr. Krause will take the other side of the tabletop. There we go. That will at least cover
45 seconds left.
Majority of this. These boys out here to battle mono. Bryson's going to take the old man down today, I have a feeling. And it won't be because the old man's slipping or anything.
30 seconds left.
All right, next question for you guys. Do you want to race heads up or you just want to do normal qualifying? Thumbs up for heads up, thumbs down for normal. Heads up it is. All right, excellent. You guys pick your starting spots. How you want to start, it doesn't really matter to me.
10 seconds left.
You can do side by side, you can
Less
do grid,
than 5
don't matter.
seconds.
All right, looks like these boys have made a decision. 5-minute qualifier, gentlemen. On the tone in less than 5. And we're off. Little heads up action here. Got the stadium truck, got the short course. I know Mr. Buddy Holly, if he's watching out there, I don't know if he's watching tonight, he called all the stadium truck guys out and then went and had the kid. So he hasn't been back since, so I understand, but we had guys getting their trucks ready and now they're kind of crushed. So if you guys got stadium trucks, post up on the Newred Hobbies and Racing Facility Facebook group. You guys all scheduled to come out the same day, have a great battle. Let's include our, I think it was the 10 scale truggies, the 4x4s too. I know a lot of folks at
4
Newberry,
minutes
Jacksonville,
left.
got those. Always a good time when they're out here. 1 down, 4 to go. Mr. Tim showing the way at the line by 4.9 on a 16-lap pace, 5:09 here. Bryson on a 15.504, but Bryson has a fast lap of an 18.7. And Tim drops his own 18.7. And Bryson now with an 18.2. Bryson's experience is on the carpet down at Beachline, maybe back home as well, at the friend's house. But now he's turning up another notch, an 18 flat from Bryson. That lead down to 3.2 at the line.
Three minutes left.
Oh, we got a kerfluffle at the end of the straightaway. Can you pop it back on? Should just be a tie rod there. Yeah, bring it over to him. He'll get it. Get them back out there and going. I'll get Bryson's lap in there. We ran him across the line. And we're back underway. 250 down, 210 to go. Up next, Pro Stock, two-wheel drive. It's going to be a good
2
battle on
minutes
that one.
left.
Nolan, Kyle, Kenny, Sean, and Kermit. And anybody who didn't marshal this one, you'll be marshaling the next one, along with these guys coming off the stand here. Bryson, another new fast lap, 19. Interesting.
One minute left.
You heard there, 1 minute to go. Larson with a 17.9. That's senior. New fast lap for him. I know what happened there. There we go. "15 seconds, drivers. Senior on a 15.518. Junior on a 14.521. With a long pit stop there to fix a tie rod.
The race is over.
Watch him style and profile over to kicker. Oh, he jumped into the donut of death. And he got out of it. Ooh, they tried sending it, and you're both done there. Tim with 15.515, Bryson with 14.515. And they did finish in one piece. That's the name of the game.
3 minutes left.
All right, we're going to have Tim and Bryson out there marshaling, plus the other couple drivers that we had set aside for this one. All right, drivers, check them in, no laps.
Two minutes 30 seconds left. Two minutes left.
I didn't see Kermit out there, but I didn't look really hard. I know he's working. He had to do a couple things. He's going to rush down here from the Gainesville area, if I'm not mistaken. So said he wasn't sure if he was going to make it or not. But don't say we don't do anything for him. We did schedule this race last to try to help him out. All right, looking for Mr. Nolan to check in, and everybody else should be good to go. We got a handful of marshals out there.
90 seconds left.
All right, get him in the right direction and turn and burn. Gentlemen, you got a minute 30.
"75 seconds left. "1 minute left.
Mr. Anthony, is there a chance I can get you in the far corner, north the cowbell corner? Thank you, sir. Really appreciate that. Caution in the keyhole. Mr. Bryson.
45 seconds left.
I'm just saying you missed that one. I'm just messing with you, buddy.
"30 seconds left.
All right, Mr. Bryson, one other thing. The bucket you're sitting on, move it closer to the driver's stand. Yeah, there we go. These guys might get a little rowdy up there, and they're going to come off that jump sideways if they're not careful. We'll see. See if they can keep their composure.
15 seconds left.
Like Will Ferrell in the old school movie. Keep your
10
composure.
seconds left.
All right, gentlemen,
Less
let's get
than
them to the
5
grid.
seconds.
Your order's going to be Nolan, Kyle, Kenny, Sean Kraus, Sean O'Hara. 5-minute qualifier as well. Remember, boys are going fast and furious here. Nolan on the tone in less than 5. Paquette. Setzer. Kraus. O'Hara. And if Mr. Butts was out there, he'd start now. And here we go across the line already with a 16 flat. Paquette 15-2. Setzer 15-5. Caution in the donut of death. Mr. Kraus 15-7. Manchester 16 flat. And O'Hara 17-7. Give these guys a chance to get a couple laps into it, and then we'll go into a race order. Caution in the keyhole.
4 minutes left.
Good work, marshals. Good work. Cat-like reflexes. We appreciate it. And about minute 10 into this, Mr. Paquette out there in the maroon flame job, showing the way. 20 and 5:07. Mr. Kenny Setzer back 1.2, dropping a new fast lap of a 15.5 on a 20-lap run here, 5:13. Kraus back 8/10 in third. Manchester back 8.2 in fourth, and O'Hara half a second behind him in fifth. Kraus, your white and blue car. Leader crossing the line there once again in the maroon car. O'Hara in the all black. Kenny running some old school yellow and pink. Everybody dropping some new fast laps there. Kenny with the 15.167 new fast lap for the group. Paquette had a 15.192. Manchester 15.47. Top three on a 20-lap run right now. Nolan and O'Hara on an 18-lap run. Nolan 15.4. Went the 19.4 that time by. Not going to help his cause. Mr. O'Hara with a 16.1. See what he does coming down the back straightaway and across the line. And Mr. Kenny going for a tumble there. O'Hara with a 15.4, bumping up to that 4 spot now.
2 minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go. Caution on the back straight. Caution in the keyhole. And we are clear. Paquette, Kraus, Setzer, O'Hara, Manchester. Paquette over Kraus by 3.1. Kenny back 4.2 in third. Manchester in fourth by 12.8. And Mr. O'Hara, like he had a kerfluffle or two there. See what he's doing here this time by. He's back half a second at the line for that
1 minute
four-spot
left.
battle. And it looks like Mr. Manchester's pulled it off. 50 seconds to go. We'll call it 12:50. We're going to take about a 20-minute break here. Get started up at 1:10. Make sure you got your batteries on charge. Track will be open for at least 10 of those minutes, maybe a little longer. New fast lap, Kyle Paquette, 15.056. Ten seconds. Caution in the keyhole. Yeah, Mr. Setzer having a little kerfluffle there.
The race is over.
As time drivers, you know the deal. Keep going. Nobody's done yet. Kenny, Sean, Kraus that is, and the other two should be done this time by. And shut it down. Mr. Paquette going to hold on to that 20 and 5.12. Sean Kraus 19 and 5 flat, missed it by .047. Kenny with 18.5 flat, missed it by 9/10. Mr. O'Hara 18 and 5.06, and Nolan pulling off after 13, and Mr. Butt's not here yet. So that is it for the first round. Once again, round 2 will start up at 1:10. Track is open for practice. right, boys and girls, round 2 starts now. Looking for independent stock buggy to come on down. Gentlemen are up. Mr. Dexter, Carter, Tim, Brandon, Clint, and Craig. Marshals will be our pro stock guys.
2 minutes,
Nolan,
30
Kyle,
seconds
Kenny,
left.
Sean, and Kermit. Once again, gentlemen, please check them in. No high laps.
Two minutes left.
All right, looking for my marshals. They need to be out here.
90 seconds left.
I had like 20 minutes to be ready. Nolan's out here. Mr. O'Hara's out here. Comes Mr. Kraus. Got everybody but Mr. Dexter and Mr. Tim checked in.
Left.
These boys are ready to go for some hot laps. All right, gentlemen, get them in the right direction. We're going to turn you loose, spread them out.
1 minute left. "45 seconds left.
Got a late addition to this one. Mr. Bryson's going to throw it down this round as well.
30 seconds left.
All right, who we missing on marshals? We got one spot in the north corner there. Mr. Setzer, I need you out here. Serpent sign down at the north end, please.
15 seconds left.
And we are good on marshals.
10 seconds left. Less than 5 seconds.
All right, boys and girls, that red light is on. Let's get them to the grid, nice and slow. Your starting order for this one, your current TQ holder, Dexter Smith with 18 laps and 5:04. Mr. Clint's going to go off second. Craig, Tim, Carter, and Brandon, and Bryson. Hold on here.
Three minutes left.
Everybody check in one more time for me. Let's cross line to do a lap. That's better. All right, so we had a little kerfluffle there. Just get them back to the grid as soon as you can. So the order is as per last round. For some reason, it decided to update on me there incorrectly. It is Dexter, Carter, Tim, Brandon, Clint, Craig, and Bryson. That is the actual starting order, gentlemen. All right, remember, 7 of you. It's going to go fast, so stay alive. Mr. Dexter on the tone in less than 5. Carter, Tim, Brandon, Clint, Craig, and Bryson. And we're off and running already. Turning in some laps. From the top rope, somebody getting wide there. Caution on the back straight, and it's clear.
Four minutes left.
Mr. Kenny with his cat-like reflexes up there. Mr. Carter showing the way at 19 lap pace, 5:15. Dexter behind him by half a second. Tim back 1.4 in third. Mr. Bryson up to fourth. Brandon fifth. Clint sixth. Craig seventh at the line. We'll see how it shakes out here at the end. Oh, Carter doing a little grave digger. On Bryson there, all good, all good. The guys are trying to learn to work together. Caution entering the infield. Caution going up the hill. And we are clearing both.
3 minutes left.
Now, Mr. Dexter at the line by half a second over Carter. Great battle between them. Mr. Larson back 1.3 still. Bryson in fourth. Brandon back 3.3 in fifth. Craig 4.8 back in sixth. And Mr. Clint round out the field right now. Got 4 seconds to find Mr. Craig in front of him. 2:20 down, 2:40 to go. Caution in the donut of death. Caution entering the infield. And we're clear. Mr. Sean Kraus getting a little workout there. Not quite P Newred X levels. Just over 2 minutes to go. Mr. Carter Gonzalez dropping a new fast lap last time by with a 15.9. Backs it up with an 18.6. Going to give Mr. Dexter and Mr. Tim a chance to take that top spot back here. Let's see what happens next lap. But it's Carter, Dex, and Tim all separated by 1.6. Come on, you guys, you gotta be a little gentler. Mr. O'Hara's out there working on a bum knee. $1:30 to go. Your second place car in the donut of death. Carter still showing the way at the line by 2.7. And Larson dropping back to about 3 seconds behind in third. TQ run going here for Carter, 18.502, about 2 seconds on that current time.
1 minute left.
Caution entering the infield. You boys making these guys work a lot here. Gotta take a deep breath, calm down, just drive the car. This isn't the level you're gonna get more out of the car than the car has in it. Just doesn't happen yet. That's towards the top of the next level. $20 seconds to go. Remember, drivers, at the sound of the tone at the end of the race, keep going. I'll tell you when to pull off after that kicker. This way the other drivers and marshals know who's really hot and who's not, so we know who's to spend time on. Mr. Carter with a 15.9 that time by. Bryson 17.3, some new fast laps for them.
The race is over.
That is the end of the race clock. Keep racing, drivers. Mr. Carter's actually done. Everybody else keep going. Mr. Dexter is done. Brandon is done. Everybody else keep going. Mr. Tim is done. Looking for Bryson, Clint, and Craig. Marshals, hold your position. And shut it down. Mr. Carter taking an 18.5 flat, new TQ by about 4 seconds. Dexter in second. 18.506. Tim, 18.509. Bryson with 17 laps and 5:17. Brandon with 16. Clint, 16. And Craig with 16.
3 minutes left.
We got Mr. Tim. No, never mind. Excuse me. I was reading the wrong thing there. All right, looking for a 13.5 wheeler. The order for this one's going to be Nolan, Kraus, Gonzalez, Rodriguez, and Smith.
2 minutes 30 seconds left.
Bryson, great job, buddy. Good run. You're sitting 5th overall.
Two minutes left.
All right, we're looking for marshals from that last race. Mr. Gonzalez is out there. Mr. Craig's out there. Excuse me, Mr. Clint's out there. Brandon's in this race. Here comes Mr. Craig.
90 seconds left.
Yes, sir. If you don't crash in that last race,
75
you
seconds
got
left.
it. You're up there. It's a good chance you can win. All our tracks you can do, depending on class you run. If you're running stock, you run at half throttle, you can get over pretty much most of the jumps. And that's usually like a
1
second
minute
off
left.
fast time. It's finding that last second. It's the tough thing here at Newred Hobbies. All right, all my drivers are checked in. Gentlemen, let's get them going in the right direction. I'm going to turn you loose. I need one marshal up at the cowbell corner at the top of the
45
hill.
seconds left.
And we have a kerfluffle at the double. Caution on the back straight driver. Stay low on the back straight. Mr. Yeah, go up there. That's more important.
30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
Dexter's pulling off. He's like, I'm not thermal in this time. I was like 20
10
seconds from the end.
left.
If I just wait,
Less
I
than
can still
5
drive
seconds.
it to the limit. All right, gentlemen, let's get them back to the grid. Red light is on. Let's slow them down, drivers. Nobody needs to be smashing up cars here. Once again, your starting order is going to be Nolan, Kraus, Gonzalez, Rodriguez, and Smith. Mr. Nolan on the tone in less than 5. Kraus, Gonzalez, Rodriguez, and Mr. Smith call the ball. And here we go. Current TQ 19 laps in 5:03. Held by Mr. Nolan, that's why he started first. Nolan, Kraus, Carter, Rodriguez, and Smith at the line. And we're getting down in the 15s here. Manchester 15-2, Kraus 15-0, Gonzalez 15-8. Rodriguez 16-8, and Mr. Smith with a 16-4. So it's 4 young guys versus the old man up there right now,
4 minutes
Mr. Dexter. Trying to keep the end up here for us old guys now. Top 3 ahead of the old TQ. Nolan, Sean, Carter, Mr. Brandon and Mr. Dexter got to find something out there right now. They're not too far behind, though. Kraus showing the way on a 20-lap pace, 5:06. Manchester on a 19.5 flat, back 1/10 at the line here now. Manchester to the point, Kraus to second. Carter back 4.8 in third. Comes Dex. No, that's Manchester. Where's Dexter at? And he is not on the driver's stand.
3 minutes left.
We're going to switch over to that side-by-side view here for a few moments. Kraus now with a 14.7. These boys battling out. Manchester answered to 14.7. Both head of the current TQ. But Mr. Manchester in the lead by 3.6 with 2 minutes to go. Mr. Nolan, we got to calm down a little bit. .120 to go. It's Kraus. Manchester at the line, separated by 2.9. .30 seconds to go. Kraus 14.6 new fast lap. Manchester to 14.6 new fast lap. Brandon new fast lap 16.5. Sounds like Mr. Butts might be on his way finally.
The race is over.
Drivers, keep going, keep going. Mr. Kraus is done. Mr. Gonzalez is done. Mr. Brandon coming down the back straightaway, going to finish this one out and shut it down. Kraus going to take a
3
new
minutes
TQ,
left.
20 and 5.12. Carter with 19.5.10. Nolan 18.450. Brandon 18.5.14. And Mr. Dexter with 7.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
All right, the battle of the Larsons, mono e mono. Come on down, sportsman class here. Mr. Tim, Mr. Bryson.
2 minutes left. "90 seconds left. "75 seconds left.
All right, looking
1
for my
minute
marshals to
left.
start heading on out here. We just need 3 of you. Looks like it's going to be the same as before. If you marshal the first round for this one, come on out. We'll save the others for the next
45
group.
seconds left.
And Mr. Bryson's running the truck this round. Oh, you ran it last round too, didn't you? Okay. He told me he was changing things up here, so I wasn't sure what was what.
30 seconds left.
Wherever you want, sir, as long as it's the big cone.
30 seconds left.
Once again, I need my marshals from that last race. Mr. Dexter's out there.
"15 seconds left.
Need Mr. Nolan, Mr. Sean, all the guys racing in stock buggy. I
10
need you out
seconds
here.
left.
Everybody else can help out on your race.
Less than 5 seconds.
I'm going to turn you guys loose for about 30 seconds to get some warm-ups out there. All right, guys, let's slow them down. Slow them down. Get them on the grid here. Looks like these gentlemen are going to figure out how they want to start out. It's up to them. Doesn't really matter. They're battling out mano-a-mano right now. Mr. Larson. Tim's got the time at 15:5:15, and Bryson with 14 and 5:15. As we saw, we threw Mr. Bryson in the independent class, and he was, I think, 5th overall after cold turkey going into it. So I think he's got a shot here. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. And we're off. This is what RC is all about right here. Family and racing together, having a good time. Whoa, Mr. Tim. Catching a rut or something there. That thing went up on the front wheel and just cartwheeled. Mr. Bryson dropping a 17.9. Tim with a 19.4. Bryson stepping up that TQ time to a 17 lap pace, up from a 15 lap pace.
Four minutes left.
Mr. Tim with an 18.9 last time by. Still losing time there right now. An 18.6, but Mr. Bryson had an 18 flat last time by, so they are separated by 2.9 at the line, both ahead of the old TQ. Caution on the back straight, and it's clear.
Three minutes left.
2 down, 3 to go. Mr. Bryson holding on by 2 seconds at the line. I think he just got it back there because Tim had a 20-second lap to Bryson's 18.6. And Stadium Truck showing the way. Ooh, up on 2 wheels, entering in that sweeper. Mr. Tim with an 18.2. Now, don't let that body fool you. It's a Traxxas body on an associated truck. He got me one time with that too. Now, Mr. Tim taking over
2 minutes
by
left.
2.2 at the line. An 18.8 compared to Bryson's 22. Ooh, Tim getting sideways through that sweeper. And Bryson answering back with a new fast lap, 17.960. Back 3 seconds still at the line with a minute 15 to go. Up next, Pro Stock Buggy. I should just say Stock Buggy. And Bryson
1
stepping
minute
up another
left.
new fast lap, 17.683. Oh! Tim trying to break his truck here. Tie rod, front steering. And try to pop it back on here with about 35 seconds to go. Back underway. Oh! Bryson getting a little wonky entering the infield there. A long lap for Tim's going to drop him to second there for sure. Back about 12 seconds. This next lap's going to be critical here.
The race is over.
Race it out, drivers. Race it out. Mr. Tim totally missed the line. You're done, sir. And Bryson's done. Shut it down. Bryson going to take it 16 and 508. New TQ. Tim finishing out 15 and 502. Also beating the old TQ.
3 minutes left.
All right, cars down on the table. Head back out to Marshall. And if you didn't marshal this race, you're coming out for this next one. Again, check them in. No hot laps.
Two minutes 30 seconds left. 2
Looks like we
minutes
got a
left.
handful of marshals out there. Get them in the right direction and turn and burn, gentlemen.
$90 left.
Thank you, Mr. Craig. Appreciate it.
$75 left.
Bryson, next to his car, there's a little rock on the ground. Pick that up. Bryson,
1 minute left.
back where you were, there's a rock on the ground. Pick that up, please. Thank you, sir.
45 seconds left.
All right, Mr. Butt said he was on his way. Not sure he's going to make this round. I didn't see him out there.
30 seconds left.
All right, we need one marshal at the top of the hill.
15
We'll get
seconds
going.
left. 10 seconds left.
All right, cars to the grid.
Less
Your
than
order for
5
this one will
seconds.
be Kyle, Sean, Kenny, O'Hara, Manchester, and Mr. Butts. Sir, can I get you at the top of the hill? Yeah, all the way at the top of the hill. These guys shouldn't be wrecking down here. They spent a lot of time trying to hit my cowbell, though. Hopefully not. All right, Mr. Bryson, you got a lot of area to cover, so you got to keep your eyes open, especially the ones in the back of your head. All right, drivers, TQ currently 20 laps, 5:12. Mr. Paquette going to lead us off in less than 5. Kraus, Setzer, O'Hara, Manchester, and Mr. Butts. Said he's going to hopefully be here for the main. Good eyes, Bryson. I'm hearing some Lexan over by the Serpent Double, and we're good to go. All right, about a minute into it,
4
Mr.
minutes
Paquette
left.
showing the way. New fast lap of a 15.1. Nolan back 1.8 at the line with a 15.7. O'Hara in third by 8/10. Last time out was a 16.2 fast lap of a 15.7. Kenny jumping up to third now. Sean to fourth. Kraus to fifth. Kenny back 8/10 in third. O'Hara back 4/10 in fourth. Kraus back a half a second in fifth. Everybody is 15.7 or better fast lap right now. Caution, entering the infield. And it's clear.
Three minutes left.
Cat showing the way. TQ run here. Mr. Manchester in second. Coming across the line. He's back 2.2. Kenny back behind him by 0.2. Kraus back 4 seconds. O'Hara back half a second. Manchester, no new fast lap, 15.4.
Two minutes left.
.110 to go. Now Noah Manchester taking over that top spot by a quarter second over Kyle. Kenny back 5.5 in third. Kraus behind him by
1
2.8.
minute left.
Mr. O'Hara back just about a lap. Across the line, he's back 9.7. We got mayhem at the north end of the track. "15 seconds to go.
The race is over.
Don't worry about it, Bryson. Don't worry about it. The cat is done. Sean is done. That's Kraus. Manchester and O'Hara done, and Kenny already pulled it off. Shut it down. It's going to be Mr. Paquette holding on to that 19.501, Nolan 505, Kraus 508. Setzer pulling off there, wasn't a 512. O'Hara 18.509. All right, that is the end of round 2. So, gentlemen, I'm going to give you an option. It is 150. We can either start round 3 at 210, or we can start the mains at 210 and give you extra practice. We have to change the track over at 4 o'clock for the oval guys. So think about that. But either way, we're starting whatever we're starting next at 210. All right, it's official. Round 3 qualifier. 210.
3 minutes left.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, round 3 starts now. Looking for independent stock buggy, come on down. Marshals will be my pro stock drivers: Nolan, Kyle, Kenny, Sean, Kermit.
Two minutes 30 seconds left. Two minutes left.
All right, let's get them checked in, gentlemen.
"90 seconds left.
All right, got some marshals in position. Let's roll them off. You got minute 20 on the clock.
75 seconds left. One minute left. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
We're going to get Mr. Kyle to go up to the cowbell corner, up the hill.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
All right, gentlemen, that red light is on. Let's slow him down,
Less
slow him
than
down.
5
Let's get him to the
seconds.
grid. Because Mr. Kenny's going to head up there. All right, Mr. Kraus will take it there. Don't really matter. All right, once again, I need a couple check-ins here. I need Dexter to check in. Mr. Larson's good. I need Mr. Brandon to check in. Need, once again, Dexter and Brandon. All right, give Dexter a second here. He's got to get the transponder in there. He forgot to jiggle the handle. While we're waiting, the order for this one is going to be Carter, Dexter, Tim, Bryson, Brandon, Clint, and Craig. Round 3 qualifying. Mains will start by 3:10. And we got to take pictures and have the track change over at 4 o'clock. So, be very easily doable. Dexter's handing the transponder in the car over to Anthony. Anthony, get your young eyes out there working for me. I can't see this. I got to say it while I can. I mean, I got glasses on, so. Trying to fit that body on there, get him across the line. Thank you, sir. All right, once again, Carter, Dexter, Tim, Bryson, Brandon, Clint, and Craig. That is the order. There's 7 of you. It's going to be hot and heavy here. Once again, your last chance qualifier here. Round 3, independent stock buggy, Mr. Carter on the tone in less than 5. Dexter, Tim, Bryson, Brandon, Clint, and Craig. And we're starting this fast because here comes our first car with a 16.9 current TQ held by Mr. Carter, 18.5 flat. Dexter doing the bounce in and out of the donut of death, making it work.
Four minutes left.
Yeah, let's get that mallet. I forgot that spike behind Mr. Kermit. Yeah, there's a spike right where Kermit's standing there that needs to be tapped down. All right. 120 down, 3:30 to go. Mr. Dexter holding on at the line at the moment. Let's see what happens here when he checks in. And no, Carter takes it back. 1.1 between them. Mr. Brandon in third. Larson back. Let's now Brandon to fourth. Larson to third by 2.7. Brandon back under 2/10 in fourth. Clint behind him by 4.2. Bryson to sixth by 7 and change. And Mr. Craig, new fast lap for him last time by 18.3.
3 minutes left.
Bryson, new fast lap 17.6. Tim with a 16.9 last time by. Just about halfway, drivers. Mr. Carter down to a 15.8 now. Leading Dexter by just over 2 seconds. Mr. Larson back 4.2. New fast lap for Tim, 16.6. Brandon crossed the line, back 1.7. Another new fast lap for him at 16.8. Dexter catching the pipe there. Holding on to lead by half a second at the line. He goes for a kerfluffle over the Serpent double. Those two cars on the track battling out, coming across the line for overall TQ here. Now, Brandon Rodriguez going up to that top spot. Dexter to second, Tim third, Carter fourth. Carter had a 24.8 on it, and he's popped the ball cup, it looks like. And then some. Looks like he's done. Snap something there. That was a good battle going too with 120 to go. Up next, 13.5 Wheeler. Even though we do have the soft wall system out there, here at Newred Hobbies, the walls are still undefeated. 1 to go. Dexter Smith, new fast lap 16 flat. Tim 16.4, separated by 2 seconds at the line. Clint and Bryson battling out here for that fourth spot, 2.3 between them. Now Clint stepping up another notch here with a 17.1, new fast lap for him. He's pulled that fourth place position out by 4 seconds over Bryson. That is time, drivers. Remember to keep racing until I tell you you're done. Mr. Dexter is the only one done right now. Keep going, everybody else. Dexter finished out with a new fast lap. Mr. Larson is done. Mr. Bryson is done. Clint is done. Brandon is done. Looking for Craig to finish this one out. Here he comes. Cross the line and shut it down. Dexter Smith's going to take this 18 and 5:05. Fast time there on his last lap of 16:034. Tim with 18.512. Neither of those guys improving their time, but Mr. Brandon with an 18-lap run going to put him 4th overall. Clint going to be 5th overall. Bryson's going to line up 6th, dropping a spot in overall qualifying, but still improved his time there with a 17-lap run. Mr. Craig improved his time as well with a 16.515. All right, all right, all right. Cars down. Let's head back out to Marshall. A couple of these guys are running back to back here, so we'll get what we can get out there.
2 minutes 30 seconds left.
If you're watching online, let us know where you're tuning in from, who you're rooting for. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, all those good things, depending on what platform you're on.
2 minutes left.
All right, we got one Marshall out there. We got 2. Looking for a couple more, then we can turn these guys loose.
$90 seconds left.
All right, still need my marshals, gentlemen, from that last race. Thank you, Mr. Craig. All right, Craig's going to go down somewhere that way, and we'll turn you guys loose here.
75 seconds left.
Just looking for a check-in from Brandon and Dexter. I know they're running back-to-back. Lights are on, gentlemen. Turn and burn.
One minute left.
And it only took one corner to wreck. Get tangled up.
$45 seconds left.
I need
30 seconds left.
Mr. Larson, Mr. Carter out here. I think we're good on everybody else.
$15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Less than 5
I
seconds.
need one of you guys down at the Serpent Sign. Just need one more marshal out there down at the Serpent Sign, and we should be good with this. Mr. Kenny, going to step up here for us. Thank you, sir. Oh, you're just fixing cars. Thank you, sir. All right, we're going to get Brandon checked in here. All right, Brandon, go take your lap. Give these guys one lap, and then we'll get back to the line. One whole lap, sir. All right, everybody get back to the line. Your order for this one, current TQ holder Sean Krause, 20 laps, 5:12 is what you're aiming for. Mr. Carter's going to line up second, Nolan third, Brandon fourth, and Dexter fifth. Mr. Sean Krause on the tone in less than 5. Carter. Nolan. Brandon. And Dexter. All right, 45 seconds into this. Sean, Dexter, Nolan, Brandon, and Carter at the line. Oh, we got a kerfluffle over the kicker. Two guys kind of going for the same real
4
estate
minutes
there.
left.
Sean Krause doing some freestyle competition action. Practicing for later, I guess. All right, at the line. Let's see what happens here after the 5th lap. It's going to shake out. Mr. Krause had a 17.8. Manchester to 14.5. New fast lap, but he's back 2.8 at the line. Dexter to 3rd. Back 2.5. Mr. Carter back 1 second forward. Mr. Rodriguez trying to run them all down at the moment. That white and blue car, your leader coming over to kicker.
3 minutes left.
Mr. Dexter in the orange and yellow and white. Was second. Now looks like Mr. Nolan might have sneaked that away from him. Yes, he does by 1 second at the line. Carter back 7/10 and 4, so 2nd through 4th battle now here pretty tightly. Mr. Brandon back. Ooh, let's see where he's at out there. Crossing the line here with a 21.5. Not helping his cause right now, unfortunately. Just past halfway.
Two minutes left.
.145 to go. Gonzalez, new fast lap 15.275 last time by. Mr. Krause still showing the way on a 25.06. Mr. Krause, a long lap here, 18-second lap. Let's see what that does.
1 minute
Right now,
left.
still on a T2 pace here, but Nolan might be able to steal away a little bit of thunder. Mr. Bryson, can you pop that back together there? Thank you, sir. Oh, Carter doing a sweet wheelie there in the middle of the keyhole. Catwalking that thing around. That was beautiful. 30 seconds to go, drivers. Mr. Krause still holding on to this one. on a TQ run here. Mr. Nolan in second at the line. Mr. Dexter back 1.3 in third. I think Nolan had a little kerfluffle at the donut of death there. Yes, he does. 17-second lap. Dexter may take over that second spot here, and it looks like it's to be by 7/10. Nolan the third. Carter back 7.9 in fourth. Mr. Brandon back about a lap right now.
The race is over.
That is time, drivers. Keep racing. Keep racing. Mr. Kraus is done. New TQ, 20 and 507. Nolan is done. Brandon's done. Carter's done. Looking for Dexter to finish this one out. And he's having a kerfluffle up there. And shut it down. Sean taking it 20 and 507. Nolan 19.507. Dexter 19.515. Carter 19.516. Brandon 17.509.
3 minutes left.
All right, ready to run, sportsman. Come on down.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
All right, Mr. Bryson, get checked in for me, please.
Two minutes
sir.
left.
All right, looking for some of my marshals from that last race. We can get a couple guys out here. Need 3. Same as before. All the
90
guys
seconds
running
left.
in the race after this, I need those guys out to marshal, and the other guys can fill in on that race. Mr. Dexter's out there. Here comes Mr. Tim to check it in.
75
Mono.
seconds left.
Here comes Mr. Nolan. Thank you, sir. Going to take the bucket for us. We're going to turn these boys loose. We'll get at least one more marshal out here in just a
1
few
minute
moments.
left.
But for now, you gentlemen have 1 minute on that clock. It's like Mr. Carter's got the bucket in front of the tabletop.
45 seconds
Hi,
left.
guys. Yellow and green are on. Green and yellow are on. Roll them off. Once again, 45 seconds. Give me a little shorter warm-up in this one. We got to catch up here a little bit. Make sure we get started in the mains on time.
30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Less than 5 seconds.
All right, drivers, let's get them to the grid. All right, these boys are going heads up. But current TQ, 16.508 for Mr. Bryson. Mr. Tim's got a 15-lap run in so far, 3:0 and 5:02, so he's got to find a little something, get back in this, tighten that up. All right, gentlemen, you know what to do in less than 5. And we're off.
4 minutes left.
Just about 2 minutes in, it's Bryson showing the way. New fast lap last time by 17
3
flat.
minutes left.
Mr. Larson back 2 seconds. Both on a 17 lap run here. It's all ahead of TQ right now by a lap. Bryson dropping an 18.7 and Tim having a problem on the hill. Going to drop a 25-second lap here. He's back 8.4, just about halfway. He's got to find something here. And at some point, you know the kid's going to beat you, but can't let it be by much. Still got to establish dominance in the household, pecking order and all that good stuff. $250 down, $210 to go. Up next, stock two-wheel. Mr. Bryson still out front on a TQ run here, 17.512. Mr. Larson back 9.1 at the line. Bryson is running that pink stadium truck. Tim's running the short course. That is a Traxxas body on the special super secret chassis underneath. I could say it's like the new low center gravity chassis for Traxxas, but it's not a Traxxas. Whoa, Bryson going for a tumble. Landed it. I'll give that a 4 out of 5. That was beautiful.
One minute left.
Mr. Larson, new fast lap, 18.0. 18.0. Man, wait here. 35 seconds to go. Bryson with an 18.2. Here comes Senior with a 20.6. Ooh, Bryson going into the sweeper way too hot, spinning it out. That's a 20.5 for him with just over 10 seconds to go.
The race is over.
Bryson is done. New TQ, 16 and 501. Beat the old time by about 7 seconds. Mr. Tim is done as well. Both improving their qualifying time. Both beating the old TQ.
3 minutes left.
All right, final race of qualifying. Stock two-wheel. Let's get them checked in.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
All right, let's see. Just looking for a check-in from Nolan and Mr. Kraus. Slow these cars down, guys. People driving backwards on the track here.
Two minutes left.
Once again, we need a couple volunteers to help us out with this one. Mr. Larson and Mr. Larson are already out there. Need the guys from the 13.5 wheeler class that didn't help us out that last race to be on out here now if we can. Thank you, Mr. Craig.
90 seconds left.
Appreciate it. We need one more top of the hill. One more top of the hill. We're going to turn these boys loose right now. Spread them out. Roll them off. Mr. Craig's going to take the hill. Still need one more marshal out there to help us out.
1 minute left.
Behind that tabletop.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
Once again, guys, need one more
10
volunteer to help us
seconds
out.
left.
Mr. O'Hara's got a minute's grace.
Less than 5 seconds.
Still need one more marshal to volunteer for us. This could make or break the big show tonight. We'll see. All my drivers are checked in. Dex, is Anthony out there? Is there a chance I can get him to help out in this one? He's a strapping young lad. He left? Oh, he's working on your car? All right, thank you, sir. The other side of the tabletop? Yeah. All right, let's get him to the grid. Your starting order for this one. Mr. Paquette, 20 laps, 5:12, your current TQ. Rolling off seconds, going to be Nolan Manchester. Third, Sean Kraus. Fourth, Sean O'Hara. Fifth, Kenny Setzer. And Kermit Butts rounding out the field. Why is this? Incorrect, gentlemen. Incorrect. Sorry about that. It's going to be Kyle, Sean Kraus, Manchester, Setzer, O'Hara, and Butts. All right, look alive, gentlemen. Here we go. Kraus, Manchester, Setzer, O'Hara, and Butts. Give these guys one more lap on the board, and then we'll get in that race order. Turn to some hot and heavy times, though.
4 minutes
After
left.
3 laps, Kermit Butts to the top, 20 and 5:04. Manchester back 6/10 in second. Setzer to third by another 6/10. Kraus behind him in fourth. Paquette 8/10 back in fifth. And O'Hara rounding out the field. Caution the donut. Kraus, Paquette, Setzer, Kermit, Manchester, O'Hara at the line. Caution at the donut. And it's clear. Caution at the donut. Boys making Bryson get a workout here.
3 minutes
Caution
left.
at the donut. Bryson, fix that again, please. Thank you, sir. I'll get out there after this and figure out how you guys are breaking wire. Like fence wire. Setzer at the point right now, 20 and 5-14. Everybody's just off TQ here a little bit. Cat back 6/10 in second. Butts in third. Pretty tight battle here. Top three separated by 7/10. Kraus back another 2.5. Again, Kenny half a second over Butts. Paquette taking it back now. Kraus to fourth by 2 seconds. Manchester behind him a little bit here. Looking for him to cross the line. There he goes. Back 3.2 in fifth. Caution to switchback.
2 minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go. Hearing some Lexan. Fast lap, Kermit Butts 15.104 on lap 2. Paquette with a 15.2, Setzer 15.4, Kraus 15.3, Manchester 15.2, O'Hara 15.9. $1:30 to go. Paquette,
1
Setzer,
minute left.
Butts, Kraus, Manchester, O'Hara at the line here. Now we got a battle for that lead. Mr. Kenny dropping a 15.2, taking over that top spot by 2/10 over Paquette. Butts back 1/10 in third. Manchester back 6 seconds in fourth. Kraus behind him by 2.9. O'Hara back about a lap.
The race is over.
Race it out, drivers. Race it out. Manchester and Kraus, you guys are done. Paquette's done. Setzer's done. Caution on the backstretch. O'Hara's done. Butts is done. Shut it down. Mr. Kenny Setzer going to take that one 20 and 5-13. Not enough for TQ. Paquette back half a second. 25-13. Butts 20 and 5-14. Mr. Manchester 19.506. Kraus 509. And Mr. O'Hara 18.516. Fast lap belongs to Kermit Butts 15.104. All right, that is it for qualifying. It is 2:50 right now. We're starting at 3:10. You got about 9 minutes of track time. At that point, at 3 o'clock, I'm closing it down to do any track work I need to do because we are starting at 3:10. So please make sure your batteries are on charge. Race order will stay the same.
3 minutes left.
All right, boys and girls, independent stock buggy, start making your way out here. Marshalls will be our pro stockers. Paquette, Setzer, Butts, Kraus, Manchester, O'Hara, come on down.
Two minutes 30 seconds left. Two minutes left.
We're looking for our Indy drivers. Carter, Dexter, Tim, Brandon, Clint, Bryson, and Craig. This could be the race of the day. But, that stock man looking to look good too. We'll see which one it is.
"90 seconds left. "75 seconds left. One minute left. "45 seconds left.
We got three marshals out there. Mr. Nolan, one of you guys need to get to the bucket. The other guys need to get to the other corner. We're going to turn these guys loose here. Everybody face the right direction and roll
30
them off.
seconds left.
Tack on extra 10 seconds there. Once again, roll them off, guys. Lights are on.
30 seconds left.
This is your warm-up.
"15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Less than 5 seconds.
All right, gentlemen, let's slow them down, slow them down. Let's get them to the grid, get them to the grid. Mr. Larson, check in, take your one lap to the grid. Lining up that top spot for your independent stock buggy. Carter Gonzalez, 18 laps, 5 flat. Lining up second. It's going to be Dexter Smith. Third, Tim Larson. Fourth, Brandon Rodriguez. Fifth, Clint Lamont. Sixth, Bryson Larson. And around out the field, Mr. Craig A. Bear. All right, if you're watching online, pick your winner. Type in the chat ASAP. Again, Carter 1, Dexter 2, Tim 3, Brandon 4, Clint 5, Bryson 6, Craig 7. Looks like my field is set. This is a 6-minute A main, drivers. Remember, that penalty box is there. Don't make me use it. If you tag somebody, wait for them. Race others how you want to be raced. Marshals, others how you want to be marshaled. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. And we're off. And we got one tumble in there. Looks like Dexter gonna drop down from second to third now. Brandon up to third or second. Can't find our leader coming down the back straightaway and across the line. Dexter rolling over, entering the infield. Now Brandon's going to go by.
5 minutes left.
And that's a position change there. I believe Bryson and Clint shaking and baking there. And somebody turned in the pipe early and gave away position there. Let's see what happens when they cross the line again. Dexter, Brandon, Clint to fourth now. Bryson going to come across fifth. Caution at the donut of death. And Craig getting into the pipe there a little bit. Oh, Craig made a sweet return pass on Dexter, even though it's not for position. Caution entering the infield. Caution entering the infield. And it's clear. That looks like Bryson had a little tumble. Pick up our leader coming across the line. Any second down the back straightaway he comes. About to put a lap on Mr. Larson.
4 minutes left.
He looks inside there. Like Mr. Larson gave him a little room. He lets him by. Caution the sweeper. Go, 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 go. Carter, Dexter back 4 seconds. Clint behind him by 7.9. Brandon to fourth now. Tim to fifth. Caution on the back straight, and it's clear. Oh, Dex getting into him. And I think that was Tim kind of let him by a little bit. Wow. It's Carter, Dexter in second, Clint
3
third,
minutes
Brandon
left.
fourth, Bryson fifth, Tim sixth, Craig seventh. Dexter making a sweet pass on Bryson, even though it wasn't for position. Bryson and Tim, you guys are racing for position there. Tim taking over that fifth spot. Dexter having a little kerfluffle over to kicker. Carter showing the way, 23-lap run here in 6:04. Going through the switchbacks right now, over the serpent double. And Bryson getting caught on the pipe, got one over. And it looks like our leader got kerfluffled a little bit. Clint had a problem too. 22nd lap here for your leader. Here comes Dexter across the line. 5 seconds back at the line, but it might change here drastically with 2 to go. Up next, going to be a 13.5 wheeler.
2 minutes left.
And our driver's trying to be gracious here, but got to give him a little room. If you're going to slow down, you got to at least pull over or something. Try. Oh, no, they got tangled up there. All good. We're all trying here. Appreciate it. 1:30 to go. Mr. Gonzalez across the line there with a 17.5. It's Dexter, Brandon, Clint, Tim. We got some battles going on over this kicker here for some position. $1:13 to go. Your leader crossing the line, entering over the tabletop. Dexter back 4.3. Brandon behind him by a lap. He's about to lap him, though.
1
Dexter
minute
making the
left.
inside pass there work. Leader over the tabletop. Second place crossing the lines. 4 seconds at the line. Caution at Cowbell Corner. And it is clear. Brandon in third, Tim to fourth, Clint fifth, Bryson sixth. So Brandon and Tim battling out, Clint and Bryson battling out. Trig back about a lap there, trying to run these guys down right now. Caution on the hill. And it is clear. That might change things here a little bit. That was your leader. Here comes Dexter across the line, back 3.3 at the line. Brandon, you're not racing him for position right now. You're a lap behind him. Mr. Tim is right behind you, though. That is your position. You cross line, you will be done. Brandon going to take that third spot. Larson with four. Dexter going to hold on to that second. Marshals hold our position. We still got a couple more to finish out. Carter taking the win. Clint fifth. Craig's going to hold on seven, looking for Bryson to finish this one out. Here he comes. Almost taking out a Marshall and shut it down. Mr. Carter taking it. What?
Three minutes left.
I'm not perfect, Tim. I'm not perfect. That was rough. I don't know which car it was, though. I got some glare in here. Not the cleanest of windows here, unfortunately. So.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
Said, guys, I call what I can, what I can see. Yes, Mr. John Grant tuning in. It is a decent race day. It's pretty warm out. Got some clouds up there. They're a little thin, so, you know, the moment I call for indoor oval racing, the weather turns better for that, so you know how it goes. All right, looking for my 13 five-wheelers to check in.
2 minutes
Mr.
left.
Keith McDaniel tuning in.
Ninety seconds left. $75 seconds left.
Sorry, Mr. Heiss, can't race outside. All our track crew are gone or down sick. So
1 minute
that's the
left.
other half of it. We're racing inside because we didn't quite have all the labor to do everything. So that and the rain forecast was not looking good. So we're racing inside tonight, unfortunately. All right, looking for a check-in from Mr. Kraus. Mr. Gonzalez is out of this one last I heard.
45
Mr. Smith,
seconds
Mr.
left.
Rodriguez.
$30 seconds left.
All right, gentlemen, check them in if you haven't already. I got Kraus and Nolan already checked in. Mr. Dexter's
15
checked
seconds
in.
left.
Looking for Mr. Rodriguez. I need my marshals
10
out
seconds
there
left.
right now, please.
Less than 5 seconds.
I still got 3 more races to run. Do all the podium pictures. So don't forget, if you're top 3 at TQ, you'll be on the podium. All right, gentlemen, roll them off. Roll them off. You're going to get 2 laps. We're going to get you to the grid. All right, boys and girls, let's get them to the grid. Your top qualifier for 13.5 wheeler, Sean Kraus, 20 laps, 5:07. Lining up second's going to be Nolan Manchester. Third's going to be empty. Respect the effort, gentlemen. Fourth will be Dexter Smith. And fifth will be Brandon Rodriguez. Mr. Dexter, Mr. Brandon, move back one spot, please. We're going to respect the effort. Thank you, gentlemen. Gentlemen, 6-minute race. Everybody's going to go on the tone in less than 5. Wait a minute. Hold on. Thank you, Kenny. All right, once more, everybody in less than 5. And we're off. Oh, Mr. Kraus trying for a spot that didn't exist there. Plenty of time. 6-minute race. We'll see if Dexter can last longer than the 4:30 was earlier. He's got to last a whole extra minute. It's Dexter, Nolan, and Kraus getting past Mr. Rodriguez there. Oh, we got a kerfluffle. I did not catch it.
Five minutes left.
So it's Dexter, Sean battling out now down the back straightaway. Mr. Brandon and Nolan battling out. Oh, and Nolan having a little kerfluffle there. Nolan going for the pass over to kicker, making it work this time. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Kraus coming across the line with a 14.9. Mr. Dexter dropping down the fourth, almost a whole lap behind. We're going to see them old man skills come back, bring them back to the front here. Dexter can wheel a car.
4 minutes left.
See what he can do here. Sean showing the way, 24-lap run here, 6:13. Mr. Nolan back 3.3. Brandon behind him by 6.7. Dexter back 1.6 and fourth now. Brandon getting a little crossed up on the kicker. Dexter trying to make it work here. Got to do it cleanly. And getting a great, oh, he tried to stick it on the inside there and it didn't work. And he's going a lap down. Looks like they're going to make a change or check something here. A little body issue. Mr. Kraus out in front. Here comes second place crossing the line now. So, difference of 5.7. Mr. Brandon in third. Dexter behind him by 7.5. Dexter with a sweet save there on the keyhole. 3:45 down, 2:15 to go.
2 minutes left.
Sean Kraus in the blue and white showing the way, coming through the switchbacks. Now going to that serpent double in the corner. Up the hill, around cowbell, and down across the line for a 15 flat. Fast times here. Mr. Kraus with a 14.8, Nolan 14.7, Rodriguez 16 flat, Dexter 15.6. And it looks like Dexter's going to pull it off there and save it for next time. Magically, it's like 10 seconds to 5 minutes into this one, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. 1 minute to go. Mr. Kraus showing the way here on a 24-lap run. Manchester 7/10 behind him. That is a battle for position going up the hill, down the back straightaway. Like Mr. Brandon's going to walk home with another podium tonight. You're going to see who's going to take the victory here, though. Caution after the serpent double. "25 seconds. Looks like we're going to get 2 more laps in here. And maybe a victory lap here. We'll see what happens with 10 seconds to go. It's going to be close. I think that's all she wrote.
The race is over.
That is time. When you cross the line, you will be done. Mr. Kraus on his victory lap out there. Up the hill. You got to finish the lap. Everybody else is done. And shut it down. Mr. Kraus taking it 25-6-19. Nolan 24. Brandon with 22. And Mr. Dexter pulling off after 17.
3 minutes left.
Sportsmen, come on down. So, gentlemen, if you're in the stock buggy race, I need you to marshal this one. I'm going to use everybody else to marshal your race.
Two minutes 30 seconds left.
2 more races to go. Remember, after that, we'll take some podium pictures, and then I'll start switching the track over, hopefully just in time at 4 o'clock for our oval drivers. So for oval drivers coming in, you can pick anything open out there in the east pits, or you can go to the west pits or the northwest pits.
Two minutes left.
Mr. Grant says he's 71 years old and the wife doesn't like him making the 300-mile round trip. I understand, sir. That's a long drive. We do appreciate your support in the past. I completely understand. I struggle with a
90 seconds
160-mile round trip, so. Mr.
75
Bryson,
seconds
check in
left.
for me real quick. Mr. Kermit, come see me, please.
1 minute left. Forty-five
Thank you,
seconds
Bryson.
left.
Appreciate it.
30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
All right, gentlemen, I need my
seconds
marshals
left.
out here.
Less than 5 seconds.
Mr. Kraus is out there already. Thank you, sir. Looking for Manchester. And Mr. Brandon. Nolan, take the bucket, please. I need you here in front of the tabletop. And Mr. Rodriguez, come on out. Far end. Stand there by the rage sign. That case you got to run down the hill. All right, gentlemen, roll them off. You got, give or take, 2 laps or so. Mr. Bryson testing out that donut of death here. And looks like Tim is ready to rock and roll. He's on the grid. Looks like these boys are ready to go cold turkey. Hi, drivers. 6-minute race. Mano y mano. Father versus son. Now, don't turn towards them and tell them, Bryson, I'm your father, or anything like no Star Wars things. All right, gentlemen, on the tone in lesson 5. And we're off. Mr. Bryson leading him off, going a little deep on the switchback, but he recovers. Good job slowing down for that sweeper. He was coming really hot. Up the hill they go. Down the back straightaway. Mr. Bryson leading by 2/10 at the line. They're nose to tail, as you can see. Oh, Tim going for a tumble.
Five minutes left.
Wow, Bryson getting there deep on that sweeper, almost backed into the wall. It's going to give Tim a chance to get back in this one. 2.3 between them at the line. Mr. Bryson on a 21-lap run here in 6:13. Oh no, Tim rolls it over, does a little turtle action. Bryson going to stretch this one out. Just a little bit here. All right, remember, drivers, at the end of the next race, I will be out there immediately to take podium pictures. So if you're in the first 2 races, hopefully get those cars ready to a little show and shine
4
or shine
minutes
and show
left.
here if you're on that podium or the TQ. .215 into this one. Mr. Tim holding on to the lead now. I must have missed something here. I got a 38-second lap from Bryson. We'll have to ask the guys about that one.
Three minutes left.
Halfway. Mr. Tim with a 17.9, turning it up a notch now. Again, I'm currently showing him in the lead. Bryson had an extremely long lap there. Not sure what happened. Did not see it. Getting all these awards and stuff ready here for our podium ceremonies tonight after this race. Well, the next race. Tim, another 17.569, new fast lap for him. Bryson trying to shortcut the Serpent double there and paid for it. Whoa, Timmy getting sideways.
2 minutes left.
This could be for position for all we know. $140 to go. Stock 2 wheel start heading up here. Get him down to staging. And line up on the ramp behind the driver's stand. Oh, Bryson getting caught on the pipe there. Doing a little rodeo action. So they could be battling for position right now. I don't honestly
1 minute
know.
left.
We'll find out at the end with 1 minute to go. Oh, and Tim catching a rut there, rolling it over. $15 seconds. Looks like these drivers are going to get one more lap here. Father and son battling out, spending a great day RC racing together. Crossing the line. 5 seconds to go.
The race is over.
They cross the line. They will be done. Oh no, Bryson going a little too hot over the switchback. We're going to sort it out at the end either way. Oh, they just gravediggered him. All right, gentlemen, see me after that. I'm going to hit the save here. Oh, I can't hit the save. Gentlemen, come on down here and let me know. I got a 38-second lap here for Bryson. So I don't know if he had a kerfluffle or he missed the line or what. So let me know ASAP. That was midway through the race. But he, like 3 minutes in, he had like a long lap. I'm not sure if he wrecked or... Okay, he missed. All right. I'll add a lap. We're going to hit the save on that, and that's going
3
to put
minutes
Bryson
left.
at front by less than 2/10 there for the victory. All right, stock buggy, check him in, please. Slow him down, gentlemen. Slow him down. We're going to get your drivers out there to marshal for you, and Mr. Craig's going to help us out. Thank you, sir. Once again, roll them across the line. Mr. Tim and Mr. Bryson are going to head out there. Mr. Craig's out there. We need at
2
least
minutes,
one more, I
30
believe.
seconds left.
And we're just waiting on Manchester to check in. He's heading out here in just a moment.
Two minutes left.
All right, Mr. Larson's going to go down the far end somewhere, and we'll turn you guys loose till we get one more. Roll them off, gentlemen. Turn and burn. Spread them out. Mr. Stroman checking in from South Carolina, telling Kermit to tighten up.
"90 seconds left."
Once again, immediately after this race, we'll be going straight to the podium ceremonies as soon as I can get all my stuff together. So about 2 minutes,
75
honestly.
seconds left.
Once again, we need one volunteer to help us out at the far end of the track up there in the cowbell corner.
1 minute left.
Gentlemen, do not park it anywhere in the racing line. Got a minute on this clock. Once again,
45
one volunteer.
seconds
Who
left.
can step up there? We need a one of our young strapping guys there who can get stuff done. That's going to be a busy corner up there, I have a feeling.
30 seconds left.
All right, gentlemen, rolling down the grid. Your top qualifier, 20 laps, 5:12, going to be Mr. Kyle Paquette on the point. Lining up second, SS Raceway's own Kenny Setzer. Third's going to be Kermit Butts.
Left.
Fourth, Sean Krause. Fifth, Nolan Manchester.
10
And round out the
seconds
field,
left.
Mr. Sean O'Hara. Once again, I need one volunteer
Less than
marshal to
5
head
seconds.
up there to the corner. I know some of you guys don't want to do it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I know some of the guys have been volunteering all day, so. All right, drivers, just a reminder, when the marshal's getting you, please do not be burping that throttle. All right, gentlemen, this is a 6-minute race. Let's keep it clean. I'll do the best I can to call any rough driving. It is subjective, as you all know. So don't make me decide the race. Keep it easy. Keep it clean. All right, everybody on the tone for your 6 minutes. Stock Buggy A main in less than 5. Good start, guys. Good start. Good sportsmanship. Appreciate it. Ooh, get a little wonky there. Didn't quite see if they got touched or not. Looks like he's letting him by. Good sportsmanship, guys. Appreciate it. Work together. Work together. Come on. There's a little accordion action. I said this is one of those tracks you do a lot of accordion there in the corner, so you got to account for that when you're racing. Crossing the line, Mr. Kenny, Kyle, Kermit, O'Hara up to fourth. Nolan and Sean, caution
5
in the
minutes
donut
left.
of death. Kyle going to somewhere down there. Looks like he's going to fourth now. Nolan on his back door. Guys, you got to watch your areas. It's challenging at times with a good race going on here. Mr. Setzer showing the way, 24-lap run here, 6:09 down the back straightaway, crossing the line with a 15.4, new fast lap for him. Mr. Butts with a 15.1, stepping it up a notch. He's 1.3 behind him at the line. Mr. O'Hara in third with a new fast lap of a 15.9, back 2.7 in that third spot. Paquette behind him by 1.1, all over his tail now. Mr. Nolan as well. Mr. Krause trying to run down the field here. 145 down, 4:15 to go. Plenty of time in this one. Leaders hitting the double. Excuse me, the tabletop now over the kicker. Style and profiling. You
4
watch those
minutes
front
left.
wheels wag a little bit. That's to help the car turn on landing. Get in position to improve their speed around the corner. Fast time still from Kermit. 15.198 down the back straightaway to go. Your leader cross line in that yellow and pink. Kermit in the all white, green front wheels. Kyle. Nolan now to fourth. Caution on the kicker, and it's go. Mr. Craig having a handful to work with there. Going to shake things up here a little bit. Now the field's tightened back up. Your leader upside down. And he just bypasses the whole serpent jump there altogether. That was impressive.
3 minutes left.
Caution down the back. Still anybody's race here right now. Everybody's trying to give it away. Just past halfway into the infield we go. Mr. Paquette up to second now. Nolan third. Butts, O'Hara, Kraus. Darn near nose to tail. Everybody's separated by 7 seconds, so a half a lap through the whole field. And Mr. Setzer going to stretch out by 4/10. Caution the keyhole, keyhole. And that was Mr. Nolan, if I'm not mistaken. Third place, dropping back a little bit. Looks like Mr. Butt's going to slide up to third now. There he is, crossing the line, working his way back up. Setzer showing the way by 1.4 over Kyle. Up the hill they go. Caution in his kickback, or the kicker. Hearing some Lexan up the hill. 1:45 to go. It's Setzer at the line. Paquette. And looks like Kraus is pulling over. About 4 seconds behind O'Hara at the line there. And looks like Paquette had a little issue. Mr. Butt's all over him here. 4 position over the tabletop. They're behind Mr. Setzer by about 3.5 total. 1:15 to go. Lee with a 15.7. Paquette picking up 2/10 there. Kermit dropping a 10th.
1 minute left.
Manchester back 6.6. O'Hara behind him by 2.2. .4 separating the top 3 right now. Up the hill they go. Kermit trying to get out and push Kyle ahead. Great battle here at the front right now. Mr. Nolan and Mr. Sean. And Paquette did not catch it there. Was looking down at the screen. Paquette going back to third. Mr. Butts to second by 1.7 behind her leader. And Paquette back 1.9 at the line as well. 15 seconds to go. These drivers are going to get at least one more lap. Mr. Nolan back 4.8 in fourth, and Sean behind him by 3.8. Lee going over the tabletop.
The race is over.
That is it. When you cross line, you are done. Mr. Nolan is done. Going to take that 4th spot. O'Hara going to take 5th. Crossing the line. Oh! Kermit bouncing off the wall down the straightaway and shut it down. Good race, guys. Good race. Kenny taking it 24 and 608. Kermit 609. Paquette 611. Nolan with 23 and 6 flat. And O'Hara 605. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to get my copy of the results out, and we're going out to the podium right now. So, Independent, you're up first for podium pictures. Get on the podium, and I'll be out there in a moment. All right, if you're watching online, that's going to do it for this live stream. We're going to shut it down, and we'll catch you back about 6 o'clock for the Oval. Thanks for tuning in.